What's going on? It's your boy SB. Remember, I just did a video talking about how I was looking for certain positions and they were vacant. They was gone. They could not be found. But it's been confirmed. Yes, there is a hiring freeze. So we're going to get into this article real quick. Amazon talking about the hiring freeze and a couple moves that they're making. So let's talk about that. All right. So there's 3 different articles that I'm going to pull from. Each one has like little pockets of something different that I thought was really interesting. So we're going to start off with the main one. This is New York Times. The headline is Amazon freezes corporate hiring in its retail business. But when you read into it, check this out. And remember, I just did a video on this talking about how positions was vacant. I couldn't find none. And then this comes out. So they say Amazon's freezing corporate hiring in its retail business for the rest of the year, according to an internal announcement obtained by the New York Times, making it the latest company to pull back in this economic uncertainty. Then they go on to say the announcement in the email is 2 recruiters said the company was halting global hiring for all corporate roles, including technology positions. Its stores, businesses, which covers Amazon's physical and online retail business and its logistic operations. That's what we are in. It's logistic operations. More than 10,000 openings were posted in that division. So they just said they were halting on a global level. That makes sense now, right? When that video where I said, yo, where are all these positions at that I'm looking for that's usually here at this time? Where they at? This is what's going on right now. See, they be watching the channel. They, oh, snaps, SB trying to blow the cover. Not until we do it first. Send. No, I'm just playing. But they be watching though. There's some people up there that's watching. I ain't gonna speak on that. But this does not reflect the views. This does not reflect the views of Amazon. I ain't a spokesperson. And what else am I supposed to say? And all this is just my personal opinion off the public information given by New York Times and Amazon. Now let's continue. So the article continues to say the freeze at the nation's second largest private employer is part of a wider cooling in the job market, or at least another sign that it is no longer raging boil. It's definitely a cooling taking place. I told y'all going into this first quarter, second quarter, I think we're going to see a change where it was the workers, the employees, they had the upper hand in the quote unquote job market. I think that's going to change real quick going into this first quarter and every quarter after that. I believe the companies are going to be the one calling the shots. Whatever they say goes, or you know what's going to happen. My opinion. So there's a part that I want to get to. There's a few parts, but I'm going to continue just to hit a few main points that they're talking about. So they kind of bring up the point that we've been following and, kind of been doing updates on about consumer spending. They said for retailers, the economy is shifting at a critical time as they march towards an all important holiday shopping season. It said many, including Amazon, are hoping to get the season started as early as customers hunt for deals and have announced October sales days. Amazon's new Prime Early Access sale is next week. Yes, I made a video months ago talking about they're going to be doing a second Prime. And before that, what was the video I made? I said this was going to be Amazon's worst peak season ever. I called that like 5 months ago. Next thing you know, we got another Prime Day. And they put it right before peak season. They knew. Why did they do that? Why did they put it right before peak season? Because they knew and they foreseen the trouble coming. And that was one of the things spoke about in the meeting today. They saying like, yo, this is supposed to be Amazon's greatest peak season. So, I mean, if this can pull that off, if this second Prime can pull that and pump up them numbers to make this the best peak season, hey, do your thing. We all need our job. That's what's up. And that's one thing I like about Amazon. They foreseen it. I foreseen it. And they adjusted and was like, you know what? No, that's not going to go down. We're going to try to put this here, pump it up. And this is going to be the best peak season. I hope so. You feel me? Like I said, I worked there 2 times. So I hope this is the best peak season and we're going to find out real soon. But let's continue because there's some more interesting stuff in this article. And then in the next sentence, it says many have signaled for a painful road ahead with rising cost inventory as consumers cut back on spending amid high inflation. This is all I've been talking about when it came to this subject. Reduce spending. I told y'all they see and they're making adjustments. And my whole thing has been, are you doing that? Because they're doing that. Are you adjusting your spending? Are you preparing for what they just said? What they just say? A painful period coming ahead? Have you been updated and been checking the economic situation? It's just worse and worse predictions that everybody's coming out with. Let's continue to check this out. FedEx, which competes with Amazon for delivery packages to customers, said last month it's in a hiring freeze as well, closing stores and parking planes. And yo, I did a video on that, but yo, I didn't know they was parking planes. You feel me? Like They are not playing. You feel me? All the CEOs on the vacation, you feel me? Enjoying their little pina coladas. Yeah, George, things have been looking good. We've been pulling back. We're prepared. We haven't told them what's going on, but we're preparing for ourselves. Walmart CEOs like, George, what's that? What the beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. Hello? Why is that playing in the sky? Get that thing grounded now. Bloop. Man, that's $50,000. That's my lunch for next week. Anyways, let's keep going. So this thing right here, peep this right here. Peep this out. Amazon told its recruiters that all job requisitions should be closed in the coming days. It said new openings will be available early next year. Hold up. They said in a few coming days, them posts is coming down. So my next two videos, I was going to do a video. I'm still going to do it. The next video I'm doing, I'm going to go over my resume. Everything that I have written down on my resume, I'm going to go through it live on the screen right here. The reason why I'm going to do that is because I was going to do another video submitting my resume step by step because I found a position that I wanted to submit for. Then this came out. So I have to record all these today, and I haven't refreshed my page. I opened the page up yesterday on the position that I wanted. I was on Job Finder. I found a position. I was like, oh, bet. I left it open. I said, cool. I'm going to leave this open. So when I do the video, it's already open. I haven't closed it, nor have I refreshed it. So that would be crazy. If I'm shooting a video, hit refresh, and that mug is gone. That's going to be crazy. How will you know? You're going to have to subscribe. You feel me? Hit that notification bell so you can find out. But those will be my next two videos. So subscribe. I'm going to do the resume update, basically show you guys everything that's on my resume, and an Amazon resume, not your full resume. Amazon really don't care what you did before Amazon, especially if you're internal trying to get promoted internally. So I'm going to show you guys all my Amazon work history that I'm going to submit for the next video, which will be step by step submitting my resume for this L4 AM position, which hopefully it's still open. But that's some big news right there. I just made the video telling y'all, yo, where the position's at. And they said the little ones that's up, they getting ready to get pulled down. That's pretty crazy. I haven't seen that in my Amazon history yet, but let's continue. But then it goes a little further. So it says that all job requisitions should be closed in the coming days. It says new openings will be available early next year. Then it says candidates with interviews scheduled before October 15th could still receive offers. It didn't say they could. It says, but they would not start at Amazon until next year. The email recommended that phone calls to screen candidates and early recruiting activities should be canceled. Yo, that's pretty crazy right there. Never seen this so far in my little Amazon history that I've been in here. This is pretty crazy. So it seems like there's not much stuff taking place at our company. A lot is taking place on our company. 100,000 people lost here. 40 buildings or whatever it was closed down. Then they go on to say it has also closed nearly all of its U.S. call centers in a bid to save on real estate. I didn't even do a video on that. It's been so much news going on. I'm working so much. It's like, yo, I've been really scrambling to see what I'm gonna post or not, but I may just do a video on that by itself so people searching for that could find it. But almost all the call centers were closed. You just read that right here. Like I said, all these press releases will be in the description. Next piece I wanted to just kind of focus on was off of GreekWire, their press release from Amazon. And it says that Amazon acknowledged in its first quarter earnings report that it had added more warehouse space than needed during the pandemic, resulting in an extra $2 billion in costs for the quarter. They're talking about the first quarter, $2 billion extra costs. What just happened this quarter? What just happened a few weeks ago? Another $2 billion costly quarter at the least, just on raises alone. Because right after that $2 billion cost for the quarter, they started talking about the 100,000 head count and the buildings was closing down. So with this $2 billion just off the raises alone, what other cost was there that we don't know about that now has to cause more of a cutback, more of cutting off the fat in the company? I'm just saying, I've been talking about this, 5 months now? Am I tripping or nah? You feel me? Or nah? Let me know if I'm tripping. All right, so for this last part, they actually brought up a thing that Amazon does. I totally forgot about it. And they said they didn't do it this year. Actually, they didn't do it last month. And this is in another article, which will be linked in the description as well. It says that the writing on the wall may have come in September when Amazon chose not to hold its annual career day. If you've been in Amazon for a while, you know they had their career day. So it says that they didn't have it, where it typically recruits around 10,000 positions to join its workforce. And they're saying that didn't happen last month, which usually happens annually. Why did it not happen? I'm just saying all these things are signs. What is it a sign of? Hey, listen, I'm just putting the information out there. These are just my opinions. So listen, for me, it's a sign to do what I did and what I'm doing. I'm trying to stack up, trying to pay off debt. The same things I've been saying. I'm hoping this second peak that's supposed to take place in about a week or so, I hope that does what it needs to do for no more cuts to happen. But time will tell. I'm telling you, work all that overtime during this peak season. I know it's going to hurt. It's going to be tough. I got to do 2 peak seasons. I got to do peak season to help y'all in the corporate side. Then I got to do peak season on the delivery side out there in them hot vans. Van about to be packed to the ceiling, taller than me. I'm going to be crawling through the top of the van looking for boxes. You feel me? But I'm going to do it though. I'm working all the overtime. So I encourage you, work the overtime. Why? To save up. Why? To pay off debt. Why? To have a few months of your mortgage, rent, whatever situation you in. I think we really need to stack up and have some reserves in that area, because if they're doing all this because they know and they see consumer spending dropping during the holiday season, what is going to happen Q1 right after holiday season? What's going to happen? I don't know, but it looks iffy and I want to be prepared. Go look up all the press releases. It went from, oh, this will be a soft landing in the economy. Oh, it's not looking like it's going to be a soft landing in the economy. Oh, this looks like this will be the worst recession of all time. Oh, this looks like this may be more than a recession. I'm just saying, go do your research. I'm going to try to stay on top of it and post as much as I can and put the links in the description like I've been doing to make sure that we can all prepare and so we can all make it through this. Anyways, this is your boy SB. The next video, I am going to show you guys what's on my resume, break it down. It's all of my Amazon stuff. And then the video after that, we will be submitting that resume to a position that I thought was a decent position, if it's still there. You feel me? So that's going to be a surprise. I'm not going to hit refresh. It's still up. I'll pull it up right now. Let me see. This is the position right here. I haven't hit the refresh button. It's been up for a day, so I'm still not going to hit it. I'm going to record both of those videos today. So when that video starts, I'm going to hit refresh while we're recording the video. Let's see if they pulled it down that quick. That article of New York Times and all that stating all this stuff just came out yesterday. Anyways, it's your boy SB. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell, and also be sure to comment. Anything y'all seen in y'all warehouses, drop it in the comment section. Anything you've seen, even if you're not at Amazon and show job, drop it in the comment section. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. This is your boy SB. Oh, hold on. I'm also an artist. Yes, this is my song. It's about to come on. It's called Whoa, off my project called Motivated, which is also in the description. Be sure to go stream that. Show your boy some support. It's on iTunes. It's on, what else is on Spotify? All those other things that's out there. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in.